Hey Leo, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your love life. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for my lovely Leos from the 14th to the 20th of April 2025. So we're going to have a look at the current situation and the best potential outcome and the overall energies. Okay. Let's begin. Oh wait. Looks like someone is okay. It feels like, Leo, there is someone out here who is secretly making themselves a priority and moving towards a new connection or moving towards someone new. Could be you, could be the other person. I don't know. You see the energies, whichever. But it does feel like an energy out here with the Eight of Cups of moving on. So someone out here is choosing to abandon a situation and that they have outgrown. And whoever this is someone out here who's trusting their intuition. And I do feel this person's doing it very secretly. So it could be you, Leo, who very secretly is moving away from a connection, from a person, moving towards something new, moving towards giving a new connection birth, or making yourself a priority, no longer wanting to stay in a connection that has no growth and expansion, and literally shifting or changing lanes. You're literally closing out one path and moving towards another path, because it's almost like you've been in the middle out here, because you can't have both. A lot of you may be disappointed in a situation and wanting to move towards another, but you were in the middle. Like, no, I want both just for my safety and security. But you've reached a point in your life by the coming week out here where you're going to be like, all right, that's it. I can't do both. So I'm going to make a choice on a conscious level. So you are making a choice on a conscious level and moving away from someone or moving towards a new person. But you're doing it very secretively. Now, in your current situation, in your current energies, we have the Hermit in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse. Wow. That's why I told you secretively. That's the reason I told you secretively. You're still, yes, I do feel you're still crying over spilt milk. There is an opportunity for you in the current energies out here, Leo, where you can invest into someone new. There is someone out here with whom you have potential for growth, prosperity, commitment. It feels like you really have an energy out here where you could move towards someone who is good for you. It's almost like you vibe with your tribe. It's like your people out here. There is either a group of people you want to move towards new people that you relate to, that you connect to, that you're on an energetic level on the same page, or there is someone you want to have a reunion with. But I do feel you are crying over spilt milk. You are like, I don't know, it doesn't feel possible. So you still choose to stay invested in a connection. Now see, there is a difference out here. Emotionally, you are walking away from a situation, but practically, you are still invested into something. Okay, you're practically still invested into a situation out here, and there is a third party situation. I'm getting a love triangle out here. The person you're dealing with is still wanting you, and you want someone else. Okay, but I still see you as invested. I don't see a divorce. I don't see you separating yet. Emotionally, you're gone. You're done. Okay, mentally, you're done, but physically and practically, for a lot of you, you're still in that bad situation that you should have stopped investing into long time back. It could be this is a marriage. It could be that this involves kids. I don't know. See, you're neglecting this situation so much. It's like you're not even interested in this person anymore, okay? You want to put things into balance. You want to liberate yourself. You want to move forward. You realize your worth and value. You do realize the fact that you no longer want to be in situations where people don't deserve you, okay? I do feel it's almost like, you know what? You've started having very, very high standards in love. You know, it's like I'm not compromising anymore. So although you have this strong energy where you're like, I don't want to compromise anymore, I don't want to stay in situations, only because I have to, you're still somewhere somehow living in denial about the truth of a situation. So something out here needs action immediately, something out here needs your attention immediately, but you don't seem to seize the moment. You are missing opportunities to cut someone off from your life, or missing opportunities to have that bold communication. So bold communication is the requirement out here, but what you're doing, instead of having that bold communication, you are just disconnecting yourself, so the situation still remains. You see, you're not closing out a pattern, you're just going back into your shell. You're not approaching the situation, you're not confronting the situation, you're just hiding. Let's just say that you're hiding. You're hiding and staying in a bad situation, whereas you have a new door opening in front of you. Yeah. See, the marriage or the commitment that you are in, Leo, it's over. It's done. Something out here is no longer working out for you. For some of you, that it's not working out for you because you're not getting a commitment. For the others of you, it's not working out for you because there could be a lot of external factors, external influences, family, society, traditions that are affecting your love life. Okay, that's affecting your partnership out here. So you are trying to put in all your inner strength and you're wanting to move forward. However, I don't feel that you are working on it every day. If you want to get out of a bad marriage or a bad commitment or a bad situation, you're going to have to work on it every single day till you don't get the result that you want. The problem here is you're putting in effort 2 days, then you stop putting in effort 4 days. Again, you're putting in, again, you. So it's very, very haphazard. Okay, very haphazard. You're also coming up as very pessimistic. For a lot of you, there could be some kind of confusion that is keeping you at bay. It's like this can go too many ways. Okay, agreed, I'm in a bad situation, but what if this bad situation, it just turns out to be good? Okay, or what if it's a very, very bad decision to walk away from the situation? So which keeps you where you are? All right. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Let's see what you can expect to happen this week. By the best possible outcome out here, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Very, very, very nice energy. I do feel that there is a lot of resilience that you are coming up with. Agreed, you're fatigued. Agreed, you're exhausted. You're like this wounded warrior where you're like, I'm fed up. I've taken so much of bullshit in my love life. However, you are still holding on strong, the last man standing in your love life. You're like, okay, I'm ready to give something one last shot. So you're moving into calmer waters, cutting people out from your life, cutting situations out from your life, removing the emotions out of a situation and proceeding forward with strategy. Okay, that's what I see you're doing. You are moving forward and standing up and fighting for what you think is right. No more avoiding. Okay, no more avoiding. You are going to fight for whatever you want. Even if there is competition, you're ready to compete. But it's more like, again, this is again emotionally. Okay, this is again emotionally and mentally. I still don't get a wrap up in all aspects. So whether a long-term commitment or a marriage, emotionally, mentally, I see you disconnected, but practically, I still see you as invested, maybe because of whatever reasons best known to you. Yeah, yeah, you're letting go of a toxic situation or a toxic family dynamic. Okay, you're not happy where you are. All right, you're not happy where you are, Leo, and you realize that if you want a happily ever after, if you want long-term stability and security, the one that you're letting go of is the correct thing to do, and you are moving towards someone new. You are moving in the unknown for sure, but again, you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your gut, and hoping, wishing, praying that this will eventually be the right decision to walk away. Yeah, coming out as, yeah, see, you're I still feel you are doing something very sneaky. I do feel you are in stealth mode. I do feel you're quiet. You're very quiet, you're laying low, you're staying low, you're keeping it low, your strategy, your plan, and you're sneaking out of a connection. Okay, moving towards new love. A lot of you are moving towards new love. A lot of you are admitting defeat, surrendering one connection, and opening dialogue, opening communication, and opening your heart to a new connection. But again, whatever you're doing it very, very quietly.